I'm Mick Cant. I'm director of the Gloucester Antique Centre. We are a cooperative of antiques dealers who trade in this rather glorious 15th century and 16th century building. As you can see behind me, the restoration work has recently been done. So we've got our windows in beautiful condition. They're entirely original timbers, entirely original leadwork catches, and almost all of the original glass. And we have the privilege of being able to trade here on a regular basis. Okay, there's 4 ages to the building. We are in probably the most important part, the Tudor part, but there's also a medieval part dating to about 1470. Around 1768, somebody came along, joined the 2 buildings together, extended out the back, and then did a flat pack loft conversion in our attic on the Tudor part. Then in the 20th century, the then residents or owners of the building, Winfields, also put an extension on the very back of the building as well, but we try not to talk about that too often. So yeah, 4 ages of the building: 15th century, 16th century, 18th century and 20th century, and it's all wonderful. I think personally I'm lucky that I am in this room. I think this is the best room in the building, not just because I'm here, but that helps obviously. But in this room we've got a full suite of 4 Tudor windows going out through to the landing. And although there are another 2 Tudor rooms above this, in each of those rooms one of the windows has been replaced. So I'm really lucky in that I'm here in a room that has all of the original windows on this side of the building. The building is regarded as one of the largest and best preserved examples of a Tudor townhouse left in the country. We've only got the Tudor bit on one side because in 1768, when they joined the 2 bits together, they also took a Georgian chainsaw to the front of our building and lopped off the front and gave us what they called a front in the London style. And by that they meant that they'd given us a shop front. Prior to that, what would have happened is we would have had windows down on the ground floor, which would have they would have had wood coverings on them, and they would have just flopped down onto a block of wood or block of stone, and you'd trade out of the window. So that was the Tudor style of doing it, as you see in the shambles in York, whereas we were given a brand spanking new lovely London style shop front. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, it's glorious. I mean, we've still got lots of original features. They don't all work, but in the hall behind, for example, there are some Georgian shutters and Georgian sash windows. They don't work properly, but they're there. And there are some lovely features. If we go 2 floors above this up to the attic, there's actually a Tudor observation tower, because the guy that would have had this building originally built in around 1540 would have been Donald Trump rich. Okay, we are talking stinking rich, because in 1540 Westgate Street would have been one of the most important streets in England, and continued to be one of the most important streets in England up until the Second World War. Big claim, that's a big claim. But if you came out of South Wales, you came down Westgate Street. Right up until the end of the Second World War, Westgate Street was one of the most important streets in England. If you came out of South Wales, you went down Westgate Street. There was nowhere else to go. You came out of South Wales and you went into Westgate Street. When you get to the cross, you might have turned right and gone to Bristol, you might have turned left and gone to London, or gone straight on to Stroud. But you had to come down Westgate Street. Even the armaments for D-Day came down Westgate Street. So then we built a ring road, and hey, we lost our importance. So yeah, it's just a lovely place to trade with, and it's got a lot of history in it. Gloucester is a beautiful city. It's got 2,000 years of history. We go back to the Roman times. We've got a cathedral which was commissioned during the Norman period. The work went on for 100 years afterwards. I mean, the tower was only finished around 1370, 1380. But we've got Saxon connection, Roman connection, Norman connections, Henry III was crowned here, Edward II is buried here. The royal connections carry on. Richard III stopped here on his progress after his coronation. Henry VIII stayed at the cathedral. The history around this city is absolutely wonderful, and there's so much here to see. Oh wow, you have got 35, 40 dealers in this building, all selling a wide range of collectibles, antiques. We've got specialists, we've got general dealers, we've got stamps, postcards, coins, cigarette cards, we've got die-cast toys, we've got jewellery, we've got books, we've got all sorts of things. We've got 20th century collectibles. You want it, we've probably got it in here somewhere. We have hundreds of thousands of items for sale here in the Gloucester Antique Centre. So come and see us, we've got what you want.